Recall natin sa geometry that lines can be represented into equations, so linear equations. Now, let's say we take multiple linear equations into consideration. Will they intersect? Will they ignore each other? If we ask these questions, what we're looking for is actually the solution of a system of linear equations. This is the topic of our video. So for this video, i-tackle natin different types of solutions ng system of linear equations. I-tackle din natin yung different ways para ma-identify yung mga solutions na to. And lastly, i-cover natin kung paano ba sila may kita in word problem context. Paano ba natin i-approach yung mga word problems involving system of linear equations. So if you're ready, tara, solve na tayo. Let's do a review on the linear equation. So ano bang linear equation? As the name suggests, linear line. It's an equation that forms a straight line kapag graph natin siya. In general form niya is ax plus by plus c. Yung a and b, these are just coefficients. Tapos yung c, constant naman yan. Something that we'll use for later is yung slope-intercept form. Pero marami pang iba't ibang form ng linear equation. Pero for now, focus tayo sa slope-intercept form. Yung m, katabi ng x, that represents the slope ng isang line. Tapos yung b, that is the y-intercept. So basically, yung point along the y-axis na tatamaan nung line natin. So ano naman ngayon yung system of equations? So these are two or more equations that are solved together. For example, itong 2x plus y equals 5. Tapos x minus y equals 1. So, actually, we use curly braces to represent na system of equations sila. Yan. Since linear equation tayo, system of linear equations yung tinatakal natin. So, yung goal dito is to find points of intersection. Yun nga, yung values of x and y that will satisfy all equations in the system. And that is represented by a point of intersection kapag graph natin yung mga lines. Another term dun sa point of intersection ng system natin ay solution ng system na yun. So, ano nga ba yung different type of solutions natin? So, yung first one is no solution. For this case, yung lines natin are parallel to each other and they never meet. Let's look at this pair of linear equations as an example. So, as you can see, si y equals 2x plus 1. Ito siya, yung nasa taas, yung red. Tapos, si y equals 2x minus 3. Ito yung nasa baba. So, as you can see right there, parallel sila. Tapos, hindi sila ever mag-meet. Kahit i-extend mo man yung figure plot na yan. One clue to determine kung parallel sila is to look at their slope-intercept form. That's why it is important kanina na nabanggit ko siya. So, ito, kung mapansin nyo, same yung slope nila. Same slope. Tapos, magkaiba yung y-intercept nila. Ayan yung indicator na parallel line. Yung system of equation natin. Tapos, walang solution. Next type is one solution. So for this one, intersecting lines naman. Specifically, nag-intersect sila sa specific one point na yun. So for example, meron tayong graph right here. Graph ito nila, this is y equals x plus 2. Meanwhile, ito naman ay yung graph ni y equals negative x plus 4. As you can see, meron silang point of intersection that is at, that's 1, 3. Ayan yung point of intersection nila. This is the solution ng system of equation nila. Last type of solution is infinitely many solutions. So dito, the lines are coincident on each other. So they're the same exact line. Ibig sabihin nun, every point ng line is a solution. Kaya infinite siya. For this one, meron tayong y equals 2x plus 3. Kapag graph mo, sila, ito lang din yun. Similarly, kapag graph mo to, ito lang din yung kakalabasan niya. It's the exact same thing. So, infinitely many yung solution. One clue na infinitely many yung solution is kung makita mo na simplifiable yung isang equation. If you divide this whole equation by 2, lalabas yung y equals 2x plus 3. The exact same equation right here. So, meron tayong indicators for parallel lines at coinciding lines. Paano naman yung intersecting lines? Paano natin sila masosolve? So, yung unang method is yung substitution method. So, yung gagawin natin is to solve for one equation, isolate natin yung one variable doon, tapos, i-substitute natin yung equation na to dun sa second equation. Tapos, solve for the remaining variable. And then, substitute back para mahanap yung other variable. So, let's do an example right here. So, meron tayong system na y equals 2x plus 1, tapos x plus y equals 5. Conveniently, naka-slope-intercept form na yung equation 1. So, sabi dito, y is equal to 2x plus 1. So, gawin natin is, plug in natin to dito sa y nito. So, ang mangyayari ngayon, x plus 2x plus 1 equals 5. Yan, this equation is now a single variable equation. So we now have x plus 2x, that's 3x, plus 1 plus 5. Lipat natin sa kabila yung 1, magiging 3x equals 4. So yung x natin ay dividing by 3 on both sides, x is equal to 4/3. Now that we know what x is, ano ngayon yung value ni y? So, balik tayo dun sa equation 1. Sabi dito, y is equal to 2 times x, which is just 4/3. So, this is plus 1. This is 8 over 3. 1 is just equivalent to 3 over 3, diba? So, yung sagot natin, y is equal to 11 over 3. So, yung intersection point natin, yung solution natin is just 4/3, 11/3. Kapag rinaf natin itong dalawang equation, ito yung point of intersection nila. Another method is to use the elimination method. For this one, we manipulate or multiply at least one equation to create an equal value coefficient sa isang variable. Once we found that variable with equal value coefficients, add or subtract na lang natin siya para ma-eliminate na agad. Tapos, matitira na lang is isang variable. Let's solve for that one remaining variable. Tapos, pag na-solve na natin yun, balik tayo sa original equation to solve for the other variable. Let's try for an example. So, meron tayong system right here. Let's say gusto natin eliminate yung x na variable. So, what can we do to make an equal value coefficient dito? So, ang pwede natin gawin is i-multiply ito, equation 2 by 2. This turns into, that is 2 times 2 is 4x, 6y equals 14. Copying equation 1, 4x plus 5y equals 3. Now, we have an equal value coefficient sa x. Since 4x tsaka 4x to, we can use subtraction kasi 4x minus 4x equals 0. Eliminated na yung x variable natin, 0. So, following everything else, so meron tayong 5y minus negative 6y. Negative, negative, this turns into, 5y plus 6y. Okay? So, with that, meron tayong 11y. We have 3 minus 14, so that is negative 11. Meron tayong 11y equals negative 11. Divide both sides by 11. We now have y equals negative 1. So, meron tayong value ng y. Ano naman ngayon yung value ng x? So, go back tayo sa equation 1. We have 4x plus 5. Alam na natin yung y. So, that's negative 1 equals 3. So, this is 4x minus 5 equals 3. Lipat natin sa kabila yung 5 magiging positive. Negative 5 magiging positive siya. So, 4x equals 3 plus 5. So, equal lang yan sa 8. We now have 4x equals 8. Divide both sides by 4. We now have x equals 2. So, yung point of intersection natin, yung solution ng system is 2, negative 1. Applicable din ng system of linear equations sa word problem. So, let's have an example right here. For this one, pinapahanap daw yung bilang ng adult and student tickets being sold sa isang movie theater. Sabi dito, ng isang evening na yon, merong nabentang 200 tickets. So, ibig sabihin nun, kung ano man yung number ng adult tickets na nabenta plus number ng student tickets na nabenta, equal din sa 200. Additionally, meron nabentang worth total na $1,700. So, ito ay composed ng adult and student ticket sales, di ba? So, for adult, kada ticket daw ay worth $10. So, 10A dapat yan. Meanwhile, yung student tickets, worth siya $7. So, kada ticket, meron kang 7 na may benta. So, that is 7S. Personal preference ko, gumamit ng elimination method. So, what I'd like to do is to focus on this one. Tapos, multiply ko siya by 7. That would mean na ito ay magiging 7A plus 7S equal to 1,400. And with that, meron tayong system na ganito. Equal value coefficient na yung S. So, what we can do is to subtract para ma-eliminate yung variable na S. So, we now have 7 minus A, that's negative 3A. So, ito ay 0 na, equal to negative 300. And negative 3A equal to negative 300. Divide both sides by negative 3. This becomes A equals 100. And 100 adult tickets yung nabenta that night. So, paano naman yung student tickets? Meron tayong equation na A plus S equals 200. So, given na yung A, that's 100. Tapos, plus S equals 200. So we now have, yan, S equals 200, lipat yung 100 sa kabila, equals 100. So ibig sabihin nun, both yung adult and student tickets nakabenta ng 100 each. So ayan, tapos na tayo sa system of linear equations. So ano ba yung key takeaways natin dito? Merong different types of solutions sa system of linear equation. Yung unang-una, no solution. This occurs kapag parallel lines yung system mo. Ang indicator nito ay kapag same yung slope, pero different yung y-intercept. Meron ding infinite solutions. This occur kapag coinciding lines yung system mo. Ibig sabihin nun, yung system na binigay sa'yo, they're the exact same equation. Yung isa nga lang, parang scaled up or scaled down siya by some factor. Yan. Lastly, meron tayong one solution. So, this occurs kapag intersecting yung lines mo. Ibig sabihin nun, may isang one point na gimit silang dalawa. And we can solve it using substitution or elimination method. So, pili ka na lang ng preference mo. If you have any more questions, comment down below. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like these. So, see you on the next episode.